Hello people and welcome to yet another episode of Movie Talkies Weekend Show. I'm your host Pankari and this weekend we'll review the much awaited Skyfall, Shuv, Chicken Khurana, 1920 Evil Returns and Laapata Laapata. So let's take a look at what these four flicks have to offer. James Bond films complete 50 years in 2012. The 23rd Bond film Skyfall has been much talked about ever since it was announced, so let's see what does it have in store for us. Agent 007 James Bond, played by Daniel Craig, fights back from a near-death situation to come to the rescue of M, the head of MI6. Both Bond and M, played by Judi Dench, are at the risk of being killed by the latter's old adversary Raul Silva. Javier Bardem, who plays Silva, makes for a menacing villain almost reminiscent of the Bond films of yore. The opening chase sequence, based in Turkey, has been stupendously shot and directed. The scene sets the tone for the rest of the film. Even the opening credits, voiced by Adele and featuring breathtaking visuals, keep the viewers enthralled. All in all, tremendous action, brilliant performances and well-directed drama is what Skyfall has to offer. It's a refreshing take by the director Sam Mendes. It will be enjoyed tremendously by the audiences. We give it 3.5 stars. A young Punjabi lad who deserted his family years ago to migrate to UK comes back to raise enough money to pay off a loan shark and in the process connects with his family again and also manages to unearth the secret of the famous chicken Khurana recipe. Such is the premise of Anurag Kashyap's production venture Shuv, Chicken Khurana, which stars Kunal Kapoor, Huma Qureshi and other actors. If you like your comedies with a certain Punjabi flavor, this movie is sure to entertain you. Interestingly, this is one of the films where the supporting actors perform far better than the main leads. Kunal Kapoor looks good on screen but cannot act to save his life, whereas Huma performs passively but looks like a plump hen. It's only actors like Vinod Nagpal, Rajesh Sharma, Vipin Sharma and Dolly Ahluwalia who are responsible for the maximum chuckles. Director Sameer Sharma, who makes his debut with this film, has thankfully taken care to not get too stereotypical when it comes to portraying a Punjabi family, and except for the fact that the film might seem slow at times and has a cliched climax, Shuv, Chicken Khurana should surely satiate your appetite for decent cinema. We give this film a rating of 3 stars. The sequel to the 2008 horror film 1920 Evil Returns revolves around the love story between a poet, Jaidev Verma, played by Aftab Shivdasani, and a young violin teacher, Smriti, played by Tia Bajpai. Although the two have never seen each other, their love story blossoms through the letters filled with romantic poetry which they send each other. However, Smriti gets possessed by an evil spirit. This starts creating problems for everyone concerned as Smriti starts harming those around her. She starts puking nails, levitates in thin air, gets fit, starts shouting and wreaks havoc all over. Tia Bajpai has really outdone herself in the film. She plays the possessed girl brilliantly. However, the fault lies with the writing and the acting. Aftab and Vidya Malware, who plays Taruna, his sister, deliver poor performances. The music of the film isn't memorable either. Director Bhushan Patel tries hard to make this long-drawn Bollywood horror film formula work but fails. We give it 1.5 stars. Actor Rajpal Yadav might have impressed many with his acting skills on the silver screen, but as a director, Yadav is a major disappointment for sure. His Laapata Laapata, a musical which aims to take potshots at the corrupt system, may boast of a great star cast but nothing beyond that. A story that revolves around the farce that takes place when a common man's house disappears into thin air one fine day, the film fails to arrest your attention from the first frame to the last. Without much ado, we would like to say the movie is an avoidable fare. We give it a rating of 1 star. So that's all we have for you this week. I'll catch you next week with some more fresh reviews. We would love to hear from you, so do write to us in the comments below and do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for latest Bollywood events, gossip and news. You can also follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. Until next time, this is me, Pankari, signing off.